Hey everyone, it's Greg. Another edition of Unbreakable. And it is Wednesday, Hump Day, October the 4th. And celebrating, yay, the Phillies. They won last night 4-1. They take a 1-0 lead over the Miami Marlins in their wild card series. Originally I thought Phillies were going to have trouble with the fish. They always do. Miami is this pesky, annoying team that just somehow always had the Phillies number. But after reminding me of that crowd last night, how wild they were, and I don't know how the Phillies could, number one, lose this series, which would take Miami winning 2 games in a row, which ain't going to happen. Uh, Now I don't even know if Miami's going to take a game. Miami would have to win tonight. I originally thought the Phillies would win in 3. Now I wouldn't be surprised if the Phillies won tonight, swept the fish out, and went on to Atlanta. So, review of game one. Well, everything seemed to go right for the Phillies, except they still had trouble with men on base in scoring position, bringing them home. Like the first inning last night, second and third, no outs. Phillies get no runs out of it because the stupid third base coach did not send Schwarber on a sacrifice fly ball. It was deep enough for Schwarber to score. I don't know why this guy is so conservative. The Phillies have to play aggressively. They have to put the pressure on the Marlins. Whoever they're playing, they have to stay aggressive. Uh, I would rather them err on the side of aggression rather than not take the chance to score. That's my opinion. So I want them to steal bases. I want them to take the extra base. I want them to uh, be aggressive. So other than that, they played a great game. Defensively, it was clean. Uh, Zach Wheeler pitched great, 8 strikeouts into the 7th inning. Um, the bullpen was good. Uh, everybody got a hit in the lineup. Everybody, every single person got a hit in the lineup. Uh, and you just had the feeling of confidence. That's the feeling I get with the Phillies now. Confidence. I said the Phillies were going to be a dangerous team once they got into playoffs. And the reason is because they are confident. They have the experience of getting to the World Series last year. You could tell Miami not being in the playoffs in a while, they had the jitters, uh, especially their pitcher Luzardo, who's a fine young pitcher, but when you're on a big stage like that, uh, it's understandable if you're nervous and if it takes a while to settle down. But uh, so that's why I like the Phils in this series, and we'll talk about Atlanta when we get to Atlanta. But they played a great game last night. Again, get ahead. The Marlins have this knack of coming from behind. And they tried to rally late in the game. The Phillies just shut them down. But to me, Phillies have to get ahead again, put the pressure on Miami, do or die to catch up. So uh, I'd rather get ahead and take my chances. Um, Tonight, Aaron Nola pitches. It's going to be a little on the warm side, which he likes. He likes it warm and muggy. And he's going against the fish. And I think he's going to do well. I think Nola is generally a big game pitcher. And I think he's going to shine in the spotlight tonight and come through. So let's hope so. A couple side notes. I saw this on the news. local news where this young girl, she was at the Eagles game on Sunday. And apparently she was sitting with a guy she didn't know in the stands. And she asked him for a bite of his pizza. Well, he gave it to her, the gentleman that he was. And she took some pictures. Didn't find out any information what the guy's name was, phone number, address, nothing. All she had was a picture. Well, she posted it on social media. And, social media, they went to work, trying to find this guy. Because all of a sudden, I guess this chick said, well, this guy wasn't too bad. He's a nice guy. He's an Eagles fan like I am. And he was a gentleman. He gave me a bite of his pizza. I'd like to get to know him, So, lo and behold, they found him. They hooked up via Zoom or whatever, and they're going on their first date tonight to the Phillies game 2. So good luck to them. And there you go. Hopefully, good things will happen. See what happens when you go to the Eagles game, you get hooked up and stuff, and good things can happen there. So, good luck to them. Oh, and speaking of the Phillies, this Wally Gator is back in the news again. I told you about this story and how this guy tried to bring a live alligator into the Phillies game the other week, had him on a leash, walked him right up to the gate, tried to get him through, claimed that the gator was his quote unquote support animal. Phillies, of course, I would have to say they were in a tricky situation because they don't want to get sued, But you have to use a little common sense too. They weren't going to allow a live alligator into the Phillies game. Come on. So they turned this guy and his gator away, Wally Gator. So guy's back in the news. Why? I don't know. But he was on the local news and said it's not the Phillies' fault that they didn't let him in. Social media apparently has been criticizing the Phillies. Why? I don't know. Apparently, this guy's story now is that one of the players, he didn't identify who, wanted the gator in or something. I don't know. To me, like I told you before, I think he is out for publicity. Who brings a live alligator to a ballpark and claims it's your sport animal? Don't get me wrong. People do goofy things nowadays, and they use this crutch of a quote unquote support animal to do goofy things. There have been, I could see a dog, a cat, a puppy, a kitten being a support animal, even a rabbit, something like that is furry and you could cuddle with and hold to lower your anxiety, especially if you're on an airplane or something like that, right? But to say the alligator, it's stupid. To say the alligator is your support animal. He had the alligator up on his shoulder, like saying Wally is hugging me. I think he had the gator's jaws taped shut though. I didn't really get a good look at it, but because I hate reptiles. I don't want to even look at them. Snakes, lizards, and get them away. So if it's true, if he had the gator's jaw shut, what would happen if he untaped him? Would the gator hug him or bite his head off? I don't know. But so anyway, I don't know if the Phillies are going to let this guy in now or not. Or what I expected was I thought this guy was going to sue him because of these, civil rights. I have the papers. He's my support animal. Some stupid doctor signed this thing. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, this character is back in the news, and shame on the local media for giving this guy the attention that he's craving. I mean, come on. I tell you what, if I find out Wally Gator is at the game, I ain't going. I'm staying home. I don't care if he's in the suites or up on the upper deck or wherever. Just knowing that there's a live alligator in the place, in the facility, is enough to make my blood run cold. Pardon the pun. Anyway, so those are just a few tidbits from the sporting scene here in Philadelphia. Go Phillies tonight. I hope they wrap it up and we can move on to Atlanta. Hey, it's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. It's supposed to be about 85 degrees. It's unusually warm for October the 4th, but big changes are ahead. This weekend, they're forecasting it's going to be 20 degrees colder at this time on Sunday and Monday. And no warm up after that. So this may be our last gasp of summer. And we'll get back to the way it should be, I guess, or football weather. But it's nice while it lasts, right? You got to enjoy it. Take it one day at a time and savor it, my friends. Savor it. All right. And say bye for now. You guys have a great day, great hump day. Take care. Thanks for watching. Please tune in again to Unbreakable, where we'll have some more of this stuff for you. Take care for now. Have a great day. Bye-bye.